There is a place, not here or there, but somewhere in between. There is a space in the thin air that really can't be seen. If you listen and observe, you may be surprised. Some may call it Camelot or even paradise. Some may say you cross a bridge, others through a door. But all I know about this place is that I call it Evermore. Evermore.
Hello, sweet spirits. Welcome to the show. My name is Suzanne Sorrell, and I'm the host of the Evermore Paranormal Network. On this episode, I'm going to talk to you about how I started singing to the dead. So let's get started. We got to go back a few years to when I was a child, which is actually many years ago, but it's just short. Back when I was 8 years old, I used to sing all the time, and I wanted to be a singer. That was my career choice. And I was actually discovered by an agent, a Nashville agent, that wanted to take me to Nashville and promote me as the next Tanya Tucker. Back then, Tanya Tucker was hot. And they were looking for another child star. So my mom was a single parent raising me by herself, and she couldn't afford to just pick up and go, and she didn't want to let me go without her. So we just said, oh well, another opportunity will come along. So I continue to sing, and that's all I dream of, is to be a singer. And I'm in high school, 9th grade. I don't know how old I was because I was kind of young, actually. So I graduated early. So I'm in high school, and I want to enter a contest. It's not at the school, but there's this form you have to fill out. And on it said it was recommended to get your teacher's signature on it, to recommend you. So I went to my chorus teacher and I asked him to sign it, and he wouldn't sign it. And he wouldn't sign it. My heart was ripped out, and I basically stopped singing that day. My dream of being a singer was over. I still, however, entered the contest. I was on the program list to perform. But the whole time that I was sitting there, I was thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. And I got up and left. So I never sang again. So here I'm a teenager, and my dream of being a Nashville singing star was gone. Now, jump forward many years to 2012, just a few years ago. My mom became sick. This is very emotional for me to tell you this, you guys, so I'm trying to hold it together. In 2012, my mom became sick, and she went to the hospital on February 4th, 2013. On March 31st, 2013, they found my mom in a coma. That was Easter Sunday, as a matter of fact. And for the next 32 days, my mom lay there in a coma, staring at the ceiling. And I was hoping for a miracle. Now, the first 2 weeks when she was in the coma, we had hopes that, she would come out of this, and it was just, she'd be okay. But the second 2 weeks, we were letting her go because she would never have a quality of life. She would be on 4 machines staring at the ceiling. But I never gave up hope for my mom. I never gave up hope. I still hope for a miracle. I read the Bible to her. I prayed the whole time, the whole 32 days. And I had experienced miracles in my life, and I was just hoping for one more. But on May 1st, 2013, my mom passed away. Now, the whole time that she was in the coma, I was, like I said, I was reading the Bible, praying to her, etc., and I finally ran out of things to say. So I started singing to my mom. And I really believed that I would be able to sing her out of that coma. And I really believed that she could hear me. So I was singing the songs that I sang when I was an 8-year-old that still had a dream of being a Nashville country singing star. So obviously my mom passed away, but you know, when she went into the coma, she lost her voice. When she died, she obviously lost her voice. But her final gift to me was that she gave me my voice again. When I was singing to my mother while she was laying there dying, I realized that a passion that I had died many years before. And even though, ironically, that my mom was dying, she gave me that final gift of a voice again. And so I decided that I was going to sing. So we're going to take a quick break and I'll tell you what happens next.
My journey skating for the gold taught me a lot, but my journey with breast cancer has been one of my greatest teachers.
Every woman's breast cancer is unique. Be Wiser educates and empowers women to take control of their breast cancer treatment plan and help navigate their own path beyond 5 years.
Talk to your doctor about information and tests to personalize a treatment plan that fits your needs. I did. Be informed, be wiser, support survivors like us.
So welcome back. I'm talking to you about how I got into singing to the dead. And I just told you about my mom that passed away, and I started singing again because of that. So now I'm like, okay, I want to sing again, but where? I have no confidence due to what my teacher said to me, but I still wanted to sing. So I was a paranormal investigator prior to my mom getting sick. And I had already an event scheduled, a research event at a haunted location. So on a whim, in my gut, I just felt like, you know what? I'm gonna sing to the ghosts. I mean, what can they do, right? What are they gonna do? Hopefully they'll like it. So we went to this event, and I really thought that my point of singing to the spirits was a way of enhancing communicative efforts. Usually we pull out a voice recorder and we talk and we try to get EVPs, which are electronic voice phenomena. Now I want to relate to spirits through music, through song. So I tested out the theory, probably about 2 months after my mom passed away. The first time I tested it out, it was on a hunch. I thought, they're gonna like this. They're gonna communicate with me. And lo and behold, the first time that I did it, they did. And here's what happened. I was at a community center in Manassas, and I've done several years of research there. I've done long-term research at this community center. There's a lot of paranormal activity there. And so that day, I said, I'm gonna test this theory out. Because my mom had been sick, I had not sold any tickets to this event, so I just took a few team members. We have this 80,000 square foot facility that's very haunted, all to ourselves. We turned out all the lights, we set up all of our equipment, my husband's filming, and I'm gonna sing Angel by Sarah McLachlan. And that's my favorite song. It was one of my mom's favorite songs. And I have one of my team members sitting, watching, and other people, but one that's important later in the story. The others were sitting around as well. I said, everybody be quiet, just listen, look, keep your eyes peeled, see if anything happens. Well, as soon as I start singing Angel by Sarah McLachlan, I see spirits walking into the room, shadows, one by one. It was as if I was standing on stage and the front row was filling up. One spirit would come in, like sit down. One spirit would come in, sit down. Filled up probably 6, 8 seats. And I'm singing the whole time and I'm trying not to even react. I wanted to go ahead, keep singing. I didn't want to stop because I didn't know what would happen. I wanted them, obviously they came to take in the performance. So when I was done, I was like, did you see that? Did you see what I saw? My husband was filming me and he was scanning the room here and there, but he didn't catch it. But we do have that actual footage of what I'm talking about, me singing and him scanning the room, on my Evermore Paranormal YouTube page, YouTube channel, which is called Ghostland 111. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on the Evermore Paranormal Network YouTube page. So go to the Evermore Paranormal Network YouTube page and it'll be under playlists. So you can see what I'm actually describing right now. But as soon as I was done singing, I asked if, did you guys see what I saw? What did you see? And the girl that was sitting there told me that she saw exactly what I just described to you. So from that moment on, I knew that I was onto something. I knew that they liked that I communicated with them. They enjoyed the performance. So after that, I said, I'm going to keep testing this theory out. I'm onto something. So I started singing. I sing at other events. I have a lot of events where I have sung different things, usually cover songs though. And I've gone to cemeteries and I've sang as well. A lot of this footage is up on my team page, Ghostland 111 YouTube channel. But always, always, I get positive results. So, what's next? We're going to take a quick break and we'll come right back.
Losing weight's a lot harder than gaining it, but with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and that makes every step very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Hi, so we're back. Now I want to tell you where that took me. So obviously, you know, now I have this hunch that I'm going to sing to the dead, and it actually works as enhances the communicative efforts between me and the other side. So a lot of times at ghost hunting events, I will go in before we have people come in and sing to the spirits. Other times I will sing during the event. But it's just kind of a preparation, really, to make them feel comfortable and welcome. For the first year, I was singing cover songs, and I decided, hey, I want to produce a CD. So I created my own record label, which is called Evermore Paranormal, which is also my team name and everything else. But I was still, you know, I didn't have any confidence. I'm singing to ghosts, and now I'm going to make a record. I'm going to make a CD. And so I didn't want to do it by myself, so I got 7 other people that are in the paranormal field that I knew were, not only did they ghost hunt, but they either play a guitar or they play piano or they sing. And I got 7 people besides myself, so 8. And I also wanted different types of music. So like one guy was a country singer, another one was a girl like sang classical, then we had soul and all different things. So the first CD that we put out, this was in like 2014. This is a full CD, and it's called They're Listening Too. Now we perform as the Evermore Effect, and that's named after my company, Evermore, but it's the effect that the music has on the other side. So what's really cool and what was really exciting to me is that I approached Grant Wilson of Ghost Hunters TV show, and I told him my idea about singing to the dead, and he loved the idea. And I said, well, you know, Grant Wilson, he left the Ghost Hunters show to pursue other interests, one of which was to write piano compositions and perform. So he contributed 2 piano compositions to this CD. One's called Full Circle, and the other one's called Almost Remembered. And again, it's about not just, you know, in life people like different kinds of music. So obviously in death, people are going to like spirits are going to like different kinds of music. So if you like country, I'm going to try to connect with you over country music. If you like classical music, same, you know, so that's why I wanted a variety of music on the CD. But what even more so, I was performing, these are all either the people that are on here or have some original songs, but all my songs were cover songs because I don't write music, I don't read music, and I don't play an instrument. But what I do is I sing, and I will write songs and lyrics and the melody, and then I'll have someone put the music to that. So when I did my songs on here, and I have 4 on this CD, and my assumption obviously is they're listening too, and that's the name of the CD. But